Ladies and gentlemen, greetings and salutations. Today, Poopy Puppy Productions present Show and Tell, recorded live right here at the Grande Blanco Casa de Caca, starring that tall, good-looking, young, thin guy known as the Ayatollah Flabio. Ladies and gentlemen, so without further ado, let's get down and get back up again too. Today what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the little skid steer. This is a John Deere 3375. I've had it for quite a while. We've seen it in other vids in passing, but today I'm going to show it to you. We're going to look at it a little bit closer. So here we go. Oh boy. You'll see this bad boy right there. That's a 42-inch bucket. I've got two other buckets that came with this. One's both of the others are 36-inch. This one has teeth at the 42-inch. One of the 36ers has teeth, and the other one is smooth with just a cutting edge on it. It's got dual hydraulics for the bucket. It's got lift and tilt and all that fancy stuff. The lift is actually done by the boom. No fittings on the hydraulics on this piece of equipment need any kind of greasing, so there are no Zerk fittings. It's designed to run dry. From the other pictures you saw, it has lights front and rear. The front lights I just lowered. They had them up on top real high. Well, they could get snaggled on trees and things like that, so what I did is I put them underneath so they're kind of protected from the top, and that's a lot better for me. Walking around to the front, the inside, there you go, there you have it. Have a single seat, no passengers on this puppy, and it's comfortable. It fits my fat ass, and I'm a tall, thin, good-looking guy. Or was that short, fat, dumpy dude? But whatever it is, I fit in here just fine. Walking around to the left side of the tractor, we'll see its name. It's a John Deere, and the model number is 3375. They don't make this, or at least have this particular model number name any longer. I don't know what they're calling them. You'll also notice the tires. They're dinky. They're 12-inch rims. And I've got big fat knobby tires for it. In fact, I probably got a couple of sets laying around, but they dry rot and they don't wear out. They dry rot more than anything. So what I did this time is I went out and bought some cheap tires. These are trailer tires. I forget they're 6, 8, or 10 ply bias, but they work real well and they're real cheap. So I'll keep walking around here for you. Here's the back of the bad boy. And we're going to look at that huge blown diesel. Actually, it's not blown. It's not even turbo. It's just a Yanmar 3-cylinder diesel. Plenty of power. It's probably, I don't know exactly, but I'm going to guess, and I'm only guessing, I think it's around 22 horsepower or so. Might be a little bit more, I don't know. Kind of dirty right now, but it runs real good, always has. Has glow plugs for the winter time. Starts up nice and easy. Closes just like my Cadillac door. And here's the right side of the tractor, and again we can read the 3375 and the John Deere and the hydraulics and all that nice stuff. These things do a lot of work. I mean, a lot better using one of these than a shovel. Here's the poopy puppies. And the other poopy puppy, we got poopy puppies. Okay, so anyway, for the John Deere, like I said, I got two more buckets, and the buckets are 36-inch. The other two, and this one's the 42-inch. So, works for me. Okay, then what I also have for this bad boy is I bought these These are forks, so I can actually use it as a forklift. Now I do own a big forklift. I'll show that to you some other time. But I do have a forklift. I think it's a 4,000 pound capacity. I did pick up a Mercedes-Benz completely up. Back end was bobbing up and down a little bit with it, so it's around 4,000 pound lifter. Hydraulics work great. The whole thing about the tractor is fantastic. Now this bad boy, I bought a couple of these. I gave $200 a pop, I think it was. But these are great for running around the yard when I do my little gardening and farming and whatnot here in the yard. I just bought a new seat for it. It's not on, that's just a boat seat there. But these are 12.5 horsepower Kohler engines, and they run real good, real strong. Electric start, obviously. Just no lawnmower. Now, on this lawnmower, of the two of them, one of them came with a deck. I don't use the decks. I use both of these things just as putting tractors and pulling tractors. So if anybody wants that deck, I'm selling it. It'll probably be on Craigslist in the Tucson listing. I don't know when I'm going to put it in. Keep looking for it. Price of it for the 38-inch deck is $10. Yes, you heard it right, folks. $10. So there's somebody looking around. Right, Diva? Okay, good girl. Anyway, with this tractor, all I do with it... Oh, who's this? That's the big dog, Brocky. They love getting in their cages here. But anyway, back to the ranch. With this thing, what I do mostly with it is I use it for my yard gardening. And I pull that little trailer that you can either pull it like a wagon by hand, or you can pull it like a wagon on this tractor here. And I think that thing cost me like 130 bucks. It was on sale at Tractor Supply Company, and it actually dumps. The front wheels and the rear wheels kind of come together and the bed dumps. All by hand, manual, but it works. I think that's all I'm going to show you today. One of these other days I'll show you my Suzuki pickup over there, 4-wheel drive, air conditioned, AM and FM. Kick-ass little thing. I'll show you the forklift, which maybe you can see is way back over there. I've got a Ford 3500. I'll show that to you. We've got this old Ford 1.5-ton flatbed. I've had that thing forever. I'm the second owner of it. I was very young when I bought it. I just bought it like a year ago. No, I'm bullshitting. I've had it for 100 years. But anyway, that's that. And I'll show you some of the other things there are to see and show and tell. And while I'm on the subject of show and tell, I want to remind everybody something. Here's the bigger tractor. I want to remind everybody that biblically speaking, it's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. 80 Ace.